Welcome to Shooting the Shit with Rhonda and T.
Hey.
Tonight we are reviewing Love and Marriage Huntsville Season 3, Episode 5. Before we begin,
smash that thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Don't cuss, so I do that.
Okay, no cuss. I'm going to try so hard to don't cuss. I'm going to try really hard to don't cuss.
Right. He said he's talking about, he's going to say something.
Your hair is making me feel away like I need to do something.
Get back to my roots, man.
I mean, you're giving me like some Baduism vibes.
Okay, so we start off. Kimmy is alone to meet what? What's the name?
Kiowa.
Kiowa. I can't get that girl name right. Kiowa. Okay, so she's meeting with Kiowa and her husband because Maurice left. He really did leave. So,
you know what? I think I need to, like, my new mantra should be, what would Kimmy do? Because she seems to handle things with so much patience and class, and I need to work on
I would have been like, we out then. If you go, we out, you know?
But then things would have turned out, like, not great, so.
Well, it was very awkward when they first got there. And then we find out that, you know, their flight had just got there. I'm like, why would y'all even plan the meeting the day?
Why would they do that on the same day? Maurice did that. Maurice
did that. Yeah, that was so dumb. So they just got there. That's why they were late.
I almost feel like less would have got done if he had been there. Like, I almost feel like his lack of presence made things go more smoothly than I probably would have gone if he was there.
Because he likes to do a lot of this. And he don't listen.
And he's right, always right.
Yeah. So, you know, they agree moving forward. You know, she's going to help them support whatever ideas they have for Monster's upbringing. That's all she's there for. She's there to support them. The stepfather talking about bonding with him with the football. You know, that's what they have in common. And, you know, they talk about being bonus parents. Like, that's the cool part. We get to do that part and they could do the other part. And we're just going to be the little bonus.
I think the difference is, though, Kiowa does all the mothering and the stepfather gets to play football. And in the household with Kimmy and Maurice, Kimmy does all the work and Mo is like, you know, coming through.
He ain't even playing football. He ain't even doing that part. Yeah. She bring up the conversation about the vaping. I kind of felt like she was like, before you see this shit,
let me tell you, I didn't know nothing about that. Yep.
Yeah, it took me by surprise too, because I know you're gonna be looking for a reason to be mad at me. I didn't do that shit. She is friends with Melanie Holt.
And not only that, like, I just still don't feel like y'all leaving her, not y'all, Mo, leaving her out of the loop was, you know.
Yeah.
I just think because like in my household, it's just like we tell each other stuff just so random. Like, it doesn't have to even be something that big. It can be the littlest thing. And, you know, just in conversation we talk about, I can't imagine that Caitlin would do something and get in trouble in school and I never bring it up. And he doesn't like do any discipline or anything like that. It's just weird to me that he wouldn't bring it up. Like, you have to actively keep that a secret from your wife.
Yeah. And you told Kiowa. So if you could tell Kiowa, you can go on and tell Kimmy. Like I said, you ain't keep that secret between the two of them because you told her. So then, since she's
at the end of the day, like, he's not doing drugs. It was just a teenage boy doing shit that teenage.
Right. So she says she know about the little girlfriend, but she ain't gonna bring that up. She gonna leave that for Maurice to talk about. And Kai will agree. Look, we are going to come together as a united front. Monster need to know we are on the same team. We are not two separate teams. Because, you know, kids will play that against each other. They'll do that good. If they know that y'all like that.
Especially like while he's still innocent. Because in a couple of years, and let's stop calling him Monster. I just found out that his name is Maurice. Can we start calling him Maurice?
His name is Maurice Jr. Can
we just call him that? Right now
MJ?
he's still very innocent. You got to get it done before he gets super conniving in another couple of years where, it's different.
Can I say I hate Kaiwa's laugh? Like, it's such a bitch laugh. It's just like, it's fake.
Her personality though is so like,
Yeah,
can you picture her and Maurice together?
Yeah, because Maurice they said he was like 2 times bigger.
So she got another big one. She better hope
Yeah,
we don't lose.
yeah. So she like them big old boys. Yeah, he probably was.
I mean, but she's a big girl. I get that. I wouldn't,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we were with Tisha and Destiny. Okay. Tisha is buying a work truck and a hot girl summer car. Okay. She said that's her real graduation gift. That's what she said. Now.
You know what? Tisha is so cute until she opens her mouth. Like, she's so pretty, and then she starts talking, and you're like,
And she kept saying it. She just wanted to say hot girl summer. I'm like, stop it.
Who buying it? You know, girl, why are we test driving that? Marcel's not letting you buy that car.
That's his car. Do his car look like that?
You don't get to be, don't he have one? Did he try to drive for the camping trip?
Yeah.
You're not getting that, Tisha. You're not having no hot girl summer. Not gonna happen.
Especially if he know that you're trying to have a hot girl summer, you're not gonna have it. She talk about Destiny losing baby weight, and she like, oh, you dropping your baby weight? What you dropping it for? You know what they say? She referring to another baby, and Destiny like, shit, my next husband. And she like, huh? Cause she shocked. She didn't know. She ain't been around. So
again, Destiny, you just threw that one in there, huh?
Throw it in there. Throw it in there. So I mean, she was genuinely upset, like Kimmy was. Everybody was surprised. Like
nobody's happy that you're getting a divorce, especially when you just had a baby. Like that's we missed the marriage. Y'all was engaged and then you was divorced. Somewhere in the middle, baby happened.
At some point in time, y'all better tell us the tea. That much we know, or we gonna figure it out ourselves, and you don't want us to do that.
And I think that's probably why Melanie is so irritated with her. You playing.
I'm irritated with Melanie too, though.
And I'm irritated with her too. But I'm sure we'll get to that. I'm sure we'll get to that.
Yeah. So Kimmy, Tisha brings up Houston. And she said the girls in Houston don't care if you married, they'll come for your man. Did she?
Why she do that?
Did she come for her husband?
Why she do that? Why she do that?
Come on now.
What is your issue with this girl?
Because it must be that she know what he like.
This girl probably at home like, what's this dude's name again?
You're right. I'm like, but then not only that, aren't y'all like label mates or whatever? I mean, y'all on the same
network.
You don't want that kind of beef, do you? Don't y'all got to see each other or something?
Don't make this girl go put on another dress and give you what you're asking for, because
you know that's what's gonna happen.
Come on now. I don't know nothing about this lady, but I'm just saying.
I ain't never seen it, but they say she a mess. So okay.
Keep messing with her. I think that's what you want, Tisha. Destiny.
Like,
Destiny.
She heard about the rumors about the kids being out there. So.
That's not what we doing, are we, Destiny? When you don't have none of your team, and we repeat internet rumors.
She did. She did that.
Okay, girl.
So then Mel calls and invite them to the little taco party that she's having. And Destiny's like, is Tiffany coming? And she like, yeah, that's my girl. She'll be there. And so she tells.
Why you ask? It ain't like you finna do shit. Sorry, Dee, and I'm not gonna do that again. But it's not like you finna do something.
She So, she said she got a problem with Melanie for bringing Tiffany to her party, and then she came with some cold tea. I'm like, that tea wasn't that cold.
It wasn't cold.
It was some hot tea. It was inappropriate, but it wasn't no cold tea.
And she took her a week to think of that.
Right.
Girl.
And then she said she felt like, did you tell Melanie that you was coming like this? And then she also bring up what she said about Monster vaping. And then Tisha was like, oh, I don't like her. Because, I mean, that's family.
Now that's family.
Yeah. Yeah. So she said she needs to talk to Melanie.
I don't like her either.
She should have talked to Melanie before the party. Like she's saying I need to have a conversation.
Why wouldn't you have talked to Melody right after that? Like,
night,
girl.
That night.
What is with your girl? Like,
call. Exactly. Who wouldn't call? I would have called that night. Like, what the hell is up with your girl?
With this girl. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't bring her to nothing else I'm having. That's your friend, and I can't do nothing about that. But anything else, don't bring her. Yeah. I'm not cool with that.
Marcel and Tisha is that counseling child. Tisha didn't tell the man where she went, and he got to the door. He seen that man's face, and he said, "You didn't do that shit."
Wait a second. Is this counseling?
This that same dude. I watched last season. No, you didn't.
She totally ambushed him with counseling. That's funny, but he needed to be ambushed. He wasn't going any other kind of way.
He said he wasn't gonna come if any other way. She said it was better to ask for forgiveness than permission.
Okay. On that subject, I agree.
Yeah. He asked, like, do you even know why your wife is here? Like, and then he asked her, and she said,
even care?
No, he don't. She says she's stressed out. She's dealing with the household and the business, and she just got her second master's, and she need help around the house. And he asked Marcel, what did she say? And he was like, she can't deal with the stress of everyday life. This is
the thing that I don't understand. You should get a job, do something. Like, what is he gonna do if you do that? What is he gonna do?
No.
Divorce you? I don't think so.
No, nothing.
And if I would have left that counseling, I would have been like, this is the last time you say something to me about your money. So since that's how you feel, I'm gonna be doing my own thing and earn money. And so we're gonna figure out this daycare situation or nanny or whatever it is. But there's never should be a time where she ever had to ask him, permission to go work.
I ain't never doing that. That's why I need to make my money. I'm not dependent on nobody, so you could throw shit back up in my face. That we ain't doing.
That's just him being controlling.
He said he ain't sharing his stress with hers, and he ain't sharing his bills with his kids. I said, is she? That ain't your kid. He acted like, she acted like it sometimes too, though.
Both of them. Yeah. Marcel will come home and Miss Doubtfire will be cooking his dinner because I will be somewhere doing me.
He'd be lucky if he get that. Shit. She said the only reason why she agreed to stay home and take care of the kids is because the kids had a lot of extracurricular activities going on, and she was trying to manage working and take care of the kids, and it was too much. So that was her decision to stay at home.
Look, half the time when I'm home, I feel more tired from what I'm doing. Housewifing is not, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
You got multiple kids.
And you're not getting paid for it.
Yeah. He's like, look, your house is paid for, you got money to spend. Like, you spend more money than you complaining, but you spending all the money. She like, the money I spend is for the kids. The money you spend is on you. The money I spend is not only on me, it's on me and 3 kids. So
and him.
Yeah, and him, because she still gotta get groceries and cleaning supplies and
pay bills. That's probably her job too.
Come on now. So basically he's like, what do you want? She said she want him to spend more time with her, help. But he said, okay, I'm gonna take a day off. What day, what time? and she said what she want, and he picked up the phone and was like, Siri. And the doctor was looking like, no, this nigga didn't just do that. He said he just treated you more like a appointment, not a priority. It's not something that he really care about. He did it like, this is something I got to do. It's an appointment. Are you okay with that? She looked at.
If that's what it takes, tell Siri. If that's what it takes, tell Siri at 8 o'clock. If that's how you got to do it, then that's how you're gonna do it.
I'm not finna change it.
Because if you're gonna rely on him to make it a priority,
he's not going to.
It's not gonna happen.
He's never going to. He's not going to. So they go outside, and he basically because the doctor pretty much said this dude could talk his way out of anything. You know what I'm saying? I was like, absolutely, he hit that right on the nose. You know what I'm saying? So you basically got to
with her, he can.
Yeah. He do it, you know, even when he worked with his everyday business and stuff. He do that little charming shit.
That's what Jalen said. He said Marceau is a talker. Everybody knows that.
That's what he do. But basically, when they got outside, he tried to blame her. It was like, you talking about, okay, we gonna do it, but then you ain't never ready when it's time to go. You always busy. He's trying to throw that up because she probably canceled on him one time compared to her 50s, but he gonna throw that back up in her face.
So maybe she should go get that little convertible that she was driving around, and then, hey Siri, on Thursday I'm out, whether he coming or not coming, and then see what happens.
He ain't gonna like that.
Okay, well,
what's her name? Kiowa, Maurice and Kiowa. They at the Space and Rocket Center with Monster, Maurice Jr.
Not calling him Monster anymore. Now that I know his name.
I was looking at him and looking at them, and I was like, he is the perfect combination.
Both of them.
He is.
Because he doesn't look directly like either one of them. He looks like.
But you can look at him and see the mom, and you can look at him and see Maurice. It's crazy. They bring up the vaping, or Maurice bring up the vaping situation, and basically it was like, you're too young, it's illegal, and it's probably the worst thing you ever did. So clearly he's not a troubled child.
He's not a troubled child, and I know this is a conversation that has to happen in a Black household. However, I think that's a whole lot of pressure to put the whole burden of the Black community on this kid's shoulders just because he.
I feel like the way that Maurice talked, he lectured so much.
Oh my God.
Every time he talked to him, I feel like that he's fussing and yelling, and I'm like, I would hate to see him come home, because it's
I'm like, damn, okay, I get it. Like, what you were saying is not wrong. I get it. Like, you know, when you're a Black man and woman for that matter, we got to move differently. My mother always used to say, you got to do things like 10 times better because you're going to be judged differently. By the same token, she also told me I could do anything I want to do. He's a kid that messed up. Like, my God, do we have to bring the whole burden of the Black community and the Black man out on this kid? Because that was just a lot. I was like, dang, that's a lot.
Look at the way he talked, the way he come at him. I'm like, can you try to be a little?
Did you write that down? Did he practice that in the car on the way over?
Yeah, that's what it seems like. Because it was a lecture out of this world. I'm like, my God. Then he brings up him being excited to go to Michigan. Why? Who is it you want to see? Yeah,
because that's what he wants to talk about on TV in front of a camera crew. About
then he brings up the whole sex talk, and I'm like, you don't want to do that.
Listen, I was uncomfortable. I don't know how little young Maurice Jr. felt about it, but I was like, do we have to do this now?
Right. And Maurice like, hold up, I ain't trying to do that till I'm about 24. What is y'all talking about? Golly.
I just want to go see the girl that I like so we can like look at each other.
Girl. My goodness. Yeah, Maurice is over the top. So then we see Tiffany and her husband, child, and I just don't even like looking at this girl.
That was so weird. It was just weird.
They are weird together, and
First
it's
of
fake
all,
and phony.
What dude is gonna be like, so how did you and the ladies get along? You must know your wife is a shit starter for you even ask that question.
Yeah, yeah.
I might get asked, did you have fun? How was it? You know, maybe.
It came across real phony.
The whole thing.
Yeah.
The fake slapping. I was like, clearly that's not what you that's not what y'all do on the regular.
Yeah. So yeah, he brought up the whole, she brought up the whole, she got the lunch thing with Melanie and them. And then she bring up what she said to Destiny, but she was like, how did she say it when she was talking about when I seen Melanie there and she was there with her baby daddy? I said her baby daddy.
It was her whole husband, girl. What are you saying?
Her whole husband. You're trying to be funny. And that's the shit right there that's gonna get your ass slapped. That right there. You trying
I was like, it's the way she said it, like her baby daddy.
Yeah.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, like, cause I'm married and she's not with him, her baby daddy. Cause that's all.
No, he's now her ex-husband.
Yeah. Oh my God, I can't. I'm asleep. And then she said when she brought it up, that everybody else jumped on asking, well, who was the girl?
Is that really how that happened?
I saw her sit up here like, oh.
That ain't how it happened. She's a revisionist.
I didn't mean to bring it up. I didn't mean.
Why does she keep saying that? She didn't mean that. Yeah, you did.
You did it. How did you not?
No, that's what you can't do. I still think, like, I don't know what it is. Like, okay, they both work at the Chamber of Commerce. Mm-hmm. She doesn't like Destiny for some reason.
Yeah.
Did this dude used to like Destiny?
Maybe.
He's kind of LeBaric-ish, I guess.
Yeah. Or maybe she wanted LeBaric.
Huh. Or that.
Mm-hmm. She was like, so if she's still salty, do you have some advice? I was like, see, everything that come out her mouth make me want to slap her. Everything. And then he's like, I mean, you didn't have any bad intentions. And she was like, oh yeah, I think she knows that. I'm like, okay.
She need to go to lunch with like Heavenly or somebody. Can somebody get her together because Destiny's not prepared or capable, clearly. And it's so easy. Like I just feel like, had it been me sitting there, we can go. We can go. Since she
it would have went that night. It wasn't not my birthday party. It would have went down.
I'm not waiting a month later to be talking about you came with some cold tea.
Because when she said it, I would have been like, Melanie, who is this?
Who decided to bring her?
Right. Did you know she was gonna say this? I mean, what is this? Who do that?
She over here talking about people's kids and
yeah. Oh, she would have caught it that night.
Because she a little messy and a little catty, but she's not even, her tongue ain't even that slick. She's not even prepared to like really get it in. She ain't ready. You just letting her have it? What the hell? I feel like Tisha could have got her together. She already did. So she walked in the door. Tisha was like, oh, you the messy girl.
You the one. Speaking of Tisha, she early. She had mail party. She helped prepare. And I said, oh, y'all cool like that. Was she coming over earlier to help prepare the food?
Okay.
And she brings up them going to counseling. Overall, it was a good experience. I was like, child, if that's a good experience, then okay. That's what you call he. Okay.
And what is she overwhelmed about?
I don't know. She don't know what she want to do. She confused herself. Then that's where Tiffany come in, and she was like, "Yeah, the pot stir. You the pot stir, Yeah.
Thank you, Tisha.
Yeah. But before that, let me back it up. She told Mel what Destiny said, and that Tiffany came in stirring the pot, and Mel was like, "Well, I thought it was just a genuine conversation." I was
No, you
like,
didn't. No, you
"No, you
didn't.
didn't.
No, you
It was
didn't.
nothing genuine about that
No.
conversation."
And to be honest, like I said, Mel, you should have checked her right then. Like, girl.
Yeah. And she was like, Destiny, wondering if she knew. And I said to her, no, I think Mel would have warned you. I said, you didn't say that. You didn't say if Mel knew, she would have warned you. But now you want to be friends with Mel. So
well, then she might have said something like, I don't think she knew, or something like that. I don't think she knew. She didn't say it like that. And listen, Mel, I was having your back last week, bitch, but I think you knew. Sorry, that two times. I cussed two times. Sorry.
Yeah. Because Melanie said, I think she was just trying to remind her of how they met. I was like, nah, y'all, you can stop it. Stop it. And she was like, you would have thought
you
she would have
could have said I
me.
met you at Mel's house, because as far as I'm concerned, when you met the chick, you shouldn't have been saying you looked cute yesterday. Stop. You knew better than that. You knew you wasn't meeting her. It was just yesterday.
Two different chicks. Yeah, you knew that. She knew that. Tiffany come in, and that's when Tisha said,
and on that note, sorry, but also this dude is at a whole award ceremony. Stop acting like he has some chick there that he wasn't supposed to be with. I just don't think he was at a public event like that.
He probably was talking like Marcel was talking to the little other chick. It probably was just a conversation.
Right. Like, I just don't believe
she wasn't up on the stage being presented with the dude.
And he didn't introduce her as his wife. He was, I just don't, it's Huntsville, Alabama. How,
Right.
Come on. He did not show up at an event, an award ceremony where he's being honored.
He being so messy.
Come
on. So Tiffany come in, like I said, Tisha said she recognized her, got her together real quick. Tiffany was like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, no, I usually
you don't, because you just had a whole conversation with your husband. Like, how should I handle it if she's still salty? You don't remember that?
No, she said she didn't do that.
Okay.
Kimmy come in next, and Kimmy like this bitch, but I ain't gonna worry about it because Maurice got that. He'll handle that. I'm just here to eat and drink because it's already tension, so I'm gonna watch this.
In her best interest.
But I ain't gonna worry about you. I'm gonna let Maurice handle you.
It's in her best interest to keep coming for Destiny, because
yeah. So Destiny comes, she comes late. And when she calls in, because they didn't leave the door unlocked or nothing for her, they in the backyard. And Mel answered the phone and she's like, oh girl, yeah. She ain't moving. Not like, oh, you at the door. It was like, oh, yeah, we was waiting on you. And she rolling her eyes and stuff. She was like, I'm coming. Yeah. It was all attitude.
She's definitely got an issue with Miss Destiny.
Yeah. So they come in, she have a seat. It was obvious tension, as soon as she sat down. And then Melanie was just like, so Tisha say you got something to talk about.
But again, Destiny, why are you coming with all that attitude if you ain't gonna do shit? You should have just came in and been fake and been like, hey girl, hey,
You might as well. You might as well. And she was like, yeah, she said you was upset, but I figured I would know about it by now, which she should have known about it. That's one thing I'm on Melanie's side about. But then she brought up the whole thing to me. She served cold tea, whatever. And then old girl was like, I don't remember. I usually come empty-handed. Like I don't recall what you're talking about.
No, you don't.
Yeah. And then Melanie was like, did you think she brought the tea intentionally? And
I would have been like, yeah, I do.
hell
That's
yeah,
what I
but
think.
she was all like, we'll talk about it later. Like, no, just go, you on camera. For whatever reason, she don't want to show her ass.
That's what I think, Tiffany. I think you did that shit on purpose.
Yeah, yeah. And then it was like, I mean, even with the tea, what was wrong with it? I was like, nah, Melanie. If somebody had brought you some shit about Maurice, I mean, what's his name? Martell. And meeting them the first at day one, you would have lost your mind.
But Melanie did the same thing to Tisha. She did the same thing to Tisha when you know, when everything was going left with Martell. She wanted to be like, well, you know, go roll up on your husband, like, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Now y'all prepping tacos together.
So fake. And that's basically how they ended. We see next week it's gonna be an all blowout between look like Melanie and Destiny. Maurice gonna get Tiffany ass together because her ass gonna
Somebody need to.
Miss Wanda's back, y'all. She done made it back in town and she talking shit.
I miss Wanda because the way she brings tea is far more entertaining than the way Tiffany bring it.
Yeah. She be just all out wrong. But
wrong, yeah.
For whatever reason, my blood pressure don't be up as far with Miss Wanda like it was with Tiffany. I
know with Tiffany, you really like, you want to snatch her.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think that's weave, so you can get at a good snatch. Just saying.
I'm excited. I can't wait to see next week. It's gonna get a little juicy.
I mean, they doing what they do. I ain't mad at
They do what they do. Huntsville is still number one, y'all. I'm telling you, so far they ain't disappoint yet.
No, I'm in it.
Meanwhile, girl, was Martell baby mama trying to be relevant, child? She be making little videos.
I don't know anything about her. I have to go see.
She just be doing some just dumb stuff.
You know what's funny though? Mel is over there living her best life. She having taco parties and where's Martell? We haven't seen him since her mama slammed the door.
Girl, it ain't nothing to talk about with Martell.
Does he have a place to stay?
Probably not. Probably not. Remember, she was paying the bills.
You know it's bad with Wanda. It's like, go throw the man out.
Somebody go check on Martell to see if he eating and caring.
His friends ain't hanging out with him. Where's Mo and Marcel? They're not his friends anymore.
They scared they T gonna get out. They was like, no.
Yeah, I wouldn't hang with him either because he is that type.
Yeah. He be like, what about you?
You got Tiffany-like tendencies.
Yeah. Talk about me. What about you?
Yeah, no.
Over there on 29th Street. He'll put it up.
She better leave that lady alone over there in Houston.
She don't want them kind of problems. She better quit trying to make something that it wasn't, because it wasn't.
It wasn't.
It really wasn't.
Girl, all right, the only one that want Marceau.
Ain't nobody finna put over Marceau like that.
Nobody want that.
That's it. That's all. That is Love and Marriage Huntsville. Hit that thumbs up button, drop down in the comment, and subscribe to this channel. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye, y'all.